I feel like I have an awful lot of makeup on to go out and garden, but in my defence, I'm just back from a hen weekend away. So in America, that's called a bachelorette's weekend, which was so much fun, but I'm feeling the effects of it. We had great crack, but I was like, no, I'm going to start off the week as I mean to go on. I've lots of gardening to do, and like now today, it's a nice kind of bright, cold day, but there's no wind, because if you remember last week's video, oh my god, my nerves trying to keep all the seeds in place while I was like trying to sow the seeds. But today I have a few jobs that I'm going to tackle, first of which involves my bag of bulbs, summer bulbs. So I haven't watched Gardener's World yet from Saturday, but I did look on their Twitter to see what the jobs were for the week. So one is sow lettuce, pot up dahlias, and the third one was mulch the borders. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you all my dahlias again, because I do have a video if you want to go back and have a little look. But I have some absolutely beautiful dahlias for this year, like. But do you remember in that video, I was chatting away and I was like feeling this as I was having the chats. It was like one of the grasses that I bought, and I was like, that's empty. And I opened it up, as you can see, I clipped it back together just to make sure that maybe like the bulb was really small, but no, it's completely empty. So I messaged the team at Mr. Middleton on Instagram, and they sent me out a replacement, but they sent out a couple of extra ones actually. So they sent out this one, which is a penicetum. It's a penicetum hameln. It's that. I'll put the name there so you can have like a little look. Now it looks very similar to the empty one in terms of what it looks like. This is a penstemon alopecuroides. But yeah, it looks like the little, you know, the bunny tail things. But I can feel like there's the bulb there. So if you can, like there's the bulb there. I can feel that. So they sent that. But then they also very kindly sent out two extra ones. So we have this one, Miscanthus red chief. And this is, it says height and spread 64 inches by 40 inches. How big is that? Like, how tall am I in inches? Do you know what? We'll find out. And this one is Penicetum redhead. And again, this comes back every year too. This is 80 by 80, so that's 32 inches by 32 inches. I think they look lovely. Now, I haven't figured out where I want to put them yet, but that's okay, because I'm just going to pot them up. So I did this last year, and that's what I'm going to do. And it worked out well. So I'm going to get like pots that are big enough for the tubers, for everything, and just plant them, and then I'm going to keep them in the greenhouse just until things warm up, because last night here it got down to, I think, like either 0 or 1. Yes, so it's still quite cold now. I think it's supposed to warm up this week, but not be in any way sunny. Welcome to Ireland. So I'm gonna, yeah, just put those in pots, and then maybe next month plant them out, and it'll just kind of give me time to organise what I want to put in the borders, because I have so many ideas, I have so many seeds, you know me, I want to like put everything in everywhere. And I am going to dig like another flower bed as well too, so that's just going to give me more floor space to put stuff in. Okay, let's go and do that first. You know what time it is. The hair is going up. Look at the sweet peas. So I think it's time to pinch these out. They're starting to go leggy. And see the way there's like the start of little shoots here and here. So what I'm going to do is pinch off above the 2 sets of leaves, like here. And then that's going to encourage, like this will stop the energy from going to make it like taller and make it bushier. So we should see these little shoots, side shoots, moving out or kind of bursting out. Also, look at this. Can you see the shoots coming out the bottom, or the roots coming out the bottom? Oh my god, they're just growing so fast. But anyway, that's what I'm going to just do myself above. Anyway, that's what I'm just going to keep doing anyway, just to it's very therapeutic, and we'll see what they look like. Because I think what I'm going to do, I have these gathered in groups of 3, and I think I need to go and get compost. And I think when I do, I might actually not plant them, but like put them into like a bigger pot, because I'm going to plant them out in groups of 3 anyway. I think this guy needs a bit of support. But look, a little extra shoot has come up, so I have full germination in this one. And then with this one I'm just missing one from here and one from there. I think that was pretty successful. So they've all gotten a little haircut. I'm going to leave these out here in the sun actually today because it's nice and breezy, and like the breeze will help strengthen the stems too, but they will need support soon, like myself. The last job on the list today is to dig out some of these foxgloves from these different pots, and I'm going to plant them in the border, probably towards the back. I'm thinking maybe some here, some here. We'll see. But look at this growth. So this is a, what is it called? This is a fuchsia. There's lots of growth there happening. I have to check this one to see if I need to prune it. I left that. I left the name stuck in the ground just in case. I thought I'd kill that, but I can see little shoots down there. These foxgloves here behind the brunnera, which is the little blue one, they, like all foxgloves, are biennials, so they didn't flower last year, so they should flower this year. The weeds coming back already. That means spring is here because they're growing, but I don't have time to weed today, so I'm just gonna, I think, plant out some foxgloves. Okay, so we have 3 new sets of foxgloves. There, there, and there. We'll see how they go, because when you look at these ones, they look so strong and robust. So I'm hoping that that helps. I was just looking here, I have more. More in that back one there, but I might leave those there. I need to clear out all these pots. I wonder will I plant out my catmint. And I was looking at this there earlier, and there's like, I was looking at this earlier and there's more catmint, little baby one there too. Maybe I'll plant those out. Ah, sure, might as well. I'm in my cozies, I have a cup of tea, and I have the clothes that I was wearing outside in the wash now, full of muck. Just, that was the perfect way to start this week now, because when you watch this, this is going up on Sunday, but I filmed this on Monday just because I was looking again at the weather, and the weather looks kind of like rainy for the whole week, so I was like, no, do you know what, I'm going to do it on Monday, and it was just glorious. There was a bit of heat in the sun. I was playing like my, okay, so I have this thing that just brings me joy, and I started doing it when in the first summer of 2020, when I first started kind of gardening, and I don't know where it came from. I was just looking for like plinky plonky easy music to listen to when I was outside in the garden, and on Spotify they have a playlist, This Is Ella Fitzgerald, and I just listened to that all the time. And oh, I had it on today, the sun was shining, there was like a little bit of a breeze in the air, I was so misty, my hands were in the soil and then the vermiculite and all this, and I was like, this brings me joy. Like I feel like a different person when I come back inside, like kind of pottered through lunch, so that's why I'm just having like my cup of tea now, and yeah, I feel great now after doing that. So what I'm going to do is make a note of everything that I've sowed today and last week as well, with just dates that I want to sow, and then I think what I'll do is go through my seeds probably like later this week and decide what I want to sow when. Like each week I'll have like new things to sow, but I do need to put up that other new greenhouse. Maybe this weekend I'll try and do that. And yeah, when I dug up the foxgloves, I've never really did that before, like they've been in those pots for years again, probably the last 3 years, and was like, no, I'm going to give them now some fresh life in the soil. But I didn't know that the roots were so long, and like, so I hope they're okay. Like, I definitely broke a good few roots when I was digging them out. And then that catmint, oh, I feel so bad. The catmint that was in that container, like the ceramic pot, is definitely waterlogged. I'm kind of glad now that I've put it outside, so I'll use that pot for something else. Anyway, listen, thanks a lot for watching this week's video and for stopping by and for leaving comments. You're all so lovely, and I'll see you in next week's garden video, where I think it will be time to tackle the veg beds again. Anyway, have a lovely Sunday, whatever you're doing, and I will chat to you soon. Okay, bye.